Howdy folks, and welcome to the Hillbilly Kitchen. Today we're making a hearty country ham and 3-bean soup. As so many of y'all had asked about this ham that's hanging back here behind me, and it's been in my kitchen now, probably for close to 4 years. Theoretically, that ham will stay good until the end of time. It is cured with salt and smoke, and it's slow cured. What I'm using today is not that ham because it's kind of turned into a decoration, but it is still very edible and will remain edible. I have some country ham from Benton's Smoked Country Hams, and it is in Maryville, Tennessee. They do ship, and I will try to get, actually it's in Madisonville. I'm sorry, not Maryville, it's in Madisonville. I'll try to get some information on them. But this is the same kind of ham as what is back there. And you only really need about half as much ham as I have here. I've said several times that country ham is a seasoning, and you're not going to buy a country ham and cook it for a Thanksgiving dinner or Easter dinner or something like that. It's just to use as seasoning. And like I said, this is about twice as much as what you need. Now, when I grew up, my granny and my pa, they cured hams and they used seasoned meat. And that's what this is. It's a seasoned meat. It's something that explorers and settlers and pioneers and the cowboys, they all had this cured meat. And that's because you could transport it without refrigeration. Of course, there wasn't refrigeration back a couple hundred years ago, but it would last a very long time. You could transport it, and it's salty already. So we are not going to be using any salt in this today. And I'm using canned beans. Normally, I would not use this seasoned meat with canned beans because it is salty, and these all have salt in them. We're going to kind of keep our fingers crossed and hope that this is not too salty. I don't think it will be because I'm not adding any more. But let me kind of go over what I'm using. And normally, I would use this seasoned meat with dried beans, but we're going to do a quick soup so you can get it on the table in half an hour or so for your family on a weeknight. And this is going to fill them up. It's not going to cost a fortune. Buy your canned beans when they're on sale, or use leftover beans in this if you need it in a hurry, or you can just start with dried beans and cook them. And we do have up a couple videos on how to cook dried beans. But I'm doing 3 beans. I've got some pinto beans, some black beans, and some red kidney beans. And I'm also doing a can of diced tomatoes with chilies in them because I want a little bit of heat in this. And I'm going to add a little bit of cayenne pepper. I'm not using chili powder because chili powder has salt in it, and we got salt here. And I'm also going to put a little black pepper in it, and that's it. This is a super simple soup. Now, you don't have to dice your ham up like I did. You can use it in pieces, and you can get country ham at all the grocery stores. It usually comes vacuum packed, and this was vacuum packed. And it's in the refrigerator section because the FDA says you got to refrigerate it. I cut mine up in small pieces because I want it mixed through my soup. Now, when Granny used to make it, she'd put a big chunk of ham in there, and Pa would take the big chunk of ham. And that's kind of the way it worked. In the old days, there'd be a chunk of ham in there, and the man of the house would get the chunk. But anyway, I'm going to start this by putting my country ham in my Dutch oven here. And like I said, you don't have to cut it up in pieces. You can leave it in a chunk. It's just kind of however you prefer it. And I'm going to let that ham cook for just a little while with my onions. And I have a pretty good sized chopped onion here. And you can put as much onion as you want to in here. But I want the sauteed onion and the ham flavor kind of as the base for my soup. And you definitely don't need to add any kind of soup base into this, like the ham soup base or anything, because that country ham is going to have a lot of flavor. You can, if you want to make this soup though with regular ham, you can get any kind of, like, I know Food City sells the big packs of diced ham, and they have big sales on that. Like once a month you can get it for $3. It would be enough to make a pot of soup 4 or 5 times the size of what we're making here. If you've got a ham steak, you could cut that up and put it in here. If you've got, just go to the deli and get you a slice of ham or any kind of leftover ham. You can throw your ham bone in here if you've made a ham for Easter or Thanksgiving or something. And it will work just like this ham is, because you're just using the ham for seasoning. Now my onions are kind of starting to turn a little bit brown, and they've definitely got the flavor of the ham in them now. And this country ham is a very salty, I've already said that, ham. It has a distinct flavor. It's different than any other kind of ham. And in this soup, a saltier ham would be better. But like I said, you can use any kind of ham. If you got a little bit of leftover ham or ham bone, or you got some on sale or whatever. But anyways, I'm just adding my 3 cans of beans in here now because my onions are cooked. And I did not drain my beans. And that's why I said I'm hoping it's not too salty, because the beans do all have salt in them. But to me, canned beans that are like rinsed and drained, they have 0 flavor. And normally, like I said, if I was using country ham, I would make this soup with dried beans and let the flavor really, really cook into the beans, because it is a seasoning meat. But I had so many questions about that country ham, and I was kind of trying to do some quick videos to help people get dinner on the table on weeknights and stuff, that I decided to do it in the quick version of the bean soup. And this is the quick version with cans. If you've got a bag of mixed beans, dried beans, what ham I had there is way more than enough to season a 1 pound bag of beans. And it would give you about the same size pot of soup as what we have here. All right. Now, we're going to add a little pepper to this and a little bit of cayenne pepper. And the pepper is optional. You don't have to heat yours up if you don't want to. But I do want a little bit of heat in this. And it will have a flavor somewhat similar to chili. Obviously, because we're using the hot pepper in it. You could use red pepper flakes or whatever, just a little bit. And spices are to taste. All spices in every recipe are to taste. And if anybody tells you different, tell them they're wrong. And this is all cooked. The country ham is cooked. The onions are cooked now because we sauteed them before we add the beans. Just let it simmer for a little while to let the flavors kind of blend together and mesh and get some of the flavor in the beans of the onions and the ham and the pepper and stuff. You don't need to add any other kind of broth to this. If it happens to look a little bit dry, or you want a little more soup in it, you can add straight water to it. And if I add water to my soups, I've said this before, I usually do use filtered water. I've seen a lot of versions of cowboy soup on the internet, but this is real cowboy soup here. But anyway, put a lid on that and just let it simmer a little while so the flavors come together just like your chili. And the longer it simmers, the better it's going to be. Okay, our soup's been simmering for a little while now. Not too long. I think I probably gave it like 5 minutes, maybe a little bit more. I would probably, if I wasn't in a huge rush, I'd let it sit and simmer for 30 to 45 minutes. But if you're in a huge hurry, 5 minutes will do it. The longer it simmers, the more the flavor of the chilies that are in your tomatoes. And if you don't want the heat, just use regular diced tomatoes. But the flavor from the chilies is going to get into the beans, and the flavor of the ham is going to get into everything. And that country ham really does have a lot of flavor in it. But I got to tell you, it is absolutely law that if you make bean soup with country ham, you have to have a pan of cornbread to go with it. So make sure you mix up a pan of cornbread. That too, you can have it ready in 30 minutes. So you can have country ham soup and cornbread on the table in 30 minutes. And it's one of them meals that your grandma probably would have cooked, started it at breakfast and cooked it until dinner time. But you can do it in half an hour, and it's pretty doggone good. I don't know how much you can see there for all the steam, so we'll scoop a little out here in the bowl. The tomatoes and all the color from the beans, and the ham is kind of evenly distributed in it because I chopped my ham up. Like I said, Granny would not have done that. She'd have put one big chunk in there, or maybe 2, and Pa would have got the ham. But I like it better with the flavor all through the soup of the ham. I did taste it. It is not too salty, but it is right there on the edge. But we'll set this over here where you can see it. You can see all the color from the different beans. The tomatoes are in there, and they have a lot of color. You can still see the onions, the little white onions that are in there. But this will definitely fill you up on a cold winter night. It'll fill you up on a budget. In fact, and I know a lot of people are going to say, oh gosh, don't shop there. But the Dollar Tree has packs of country ham that are big enough to make this pot of soup for $1.25. So if you want some seasoned meat, you can actually get it at the Dollar Tree. And all the grocery stores have it, and they have it for fairly affordable prices. And like I said, if you get the beans on sale, this is a very affordable meal, and it will definitely satisfy you. It'll fill you up, and it's great for these cold winter days. But because we can make it quick, we can have it even in the summertime. And if you've got some fresh tomatoes from the garden, oh my goodness. Spices are optional, and even what kind of ham you put in it's optional. You can use any kind of ham in this bean soup. You gotta try this soup though this winter. If you like soup on cold winter days and cornbread, this is a good one. And it's one of those soups that has been around since the beginning of time. You know, your granny made it, your great-granny made it, your great-great-granny made it, and your great-great-great-granny probably made it. I want to leave you with 1 John 4:12. No man has seen God at any time. If we love one another, God dwelleth in us, and his love is perfected in us. Let the world see the Lord in you. Show them his love. Thank you so very much for joining us in the Hillbilly Kitchen. If you have not already, please don't forget to click like and subscribe before you leave. Share our videos with your friends. And if you'd like to see a live video from Benton Meats where they actually cure the ham, leave me a comment and let me know, and maybe we'll go there and try to talk to them on a live video. Until next time, remember to put God first.